Okay, I think we are live. Make sure my volume's turned up. So greetings, guys, and welcome. This is Sherry from Spiritual Magic Journey, and we're going to do some readings tonight. Messages from Spirit, whatever wants to come through. But before we get started, I just want to say, let's put a call out to the four corners. Let's do a little sacred ceremony before we get started. Okay. Let's clear and cleanse first, quickly. I hope everyone out there is having a wonderful, beautiful evening. So we clear the energy here. Set that over there. And I've got some glass containers representing the four corners. We've got the water, we've got the earth, we've got the air, and we've got the fire. So we're going to call on and invoke the great spirit of air, fire, earth, and water to show me what's relevant, true, and holy in all readings that I do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just a little prayer there, just a little open ceremony before we get started. And are we ready? Let's my camera up. Hey guys, push this back just a tad. Get it situated as we move some of this. I hope everyone out there is having a beautiful evening, afternoon, wherever you may be. Get my monitor over. So how's everyone doing? How is the weather? Look at the glare from that side off. Hey guys, are we ready? So how's everyone doing this evening? You know, here in the mountains of North Carolina around the Asheville area, it was like 80 degrees the other day, and today it's like 40 some degrees and snowing up on the higher elevation. So it's some weird weather. I do want to say that if you do have a question, a specific question, you can put it in the chat, and I need your first name. Or if you just want for me to pull a card for you or a spirit message or whatever, just put it in the chat with your first name. Hi, Tiger Dragon. I'm doing well. I did put out a solar eclipse video. If you guys want to go check that out, your tarot card readings are up. This hair is getting on my nerves. And also your April pick-a card predictions are up. So go check all of that out. Okay, let's see what we got. I am live on Facebook and YouTube. And for those that don't know, I did regain I'll go back over it again. I did it last week. I did regain my old Facebook page, which is the primary Facebook page. So I'm live on both of those. So are we ready to begin? Let's see who we got first. Again, if you have a specific question, put it in the comments with your first name. I need your first name. If we just want a card, Micah, a card. Okay. So we'll grab Sacred Traveler deck and get Micah a card. You know what? I want to ring my bell. Thank you. Invoking the guides, guardians, and ancestors. Show me what Micah needs to know in here. Okay. Micah. Ooh, Micah, you've got Desert Passage. And it says, trust there's a divine plan, which is telling me you're going through a difficult time at this time, and it's like a narrow passage, and you feel like you can't even see what's in front of you. You don't know what your next decision is. You don't know what your next choice is. You know, I'm going to scoot over just a tad so I'm looking directly at them. It's you don't. It's almost like you don't know what your next step is in life. But they're asking you, this is your guide stepping in, and they're asking you to trust that there is a divine plan. You may not understand it now. You may not know what your next step is or what's around the corner, and that's okay. They're saying that that's okay, but just trust that there is a divine plan, and to keep moving forward. So we want to say yes. Okay. Karen, I hope you can come and participate. Are you saying you have a meeting at that time? Well, maybe you can make it afterwards, after the meeting. That would be fine. Let's see who is next. Chris K. Hello. I know this might be a silly question, but why does eclipses? I did the eclipse and I asked for people to post a question if they had one. This is what the person wrote, Chris K. And he says that this may be a silly question. There's no such thing as silly questions. But why does eclipses remove people, jobs, situations out of our lives? That is a question. And I think I sort of answered that in the solar eclipse video that I put out. But if not, it is because that's what eclipses do. And new moons do that too. New moons can be like new beginnings and removing people, places, and things and jobs out of your lives. And you know how you know this to be true is because you ever looked back, you know that saying hindsight's 2020, when you can look back and understand why a particular thing happened. It's like you can't understand it why you're going through whatever it is that you're going through, or the challenge or the situation that you're going through. But it's like you can look back on a situation when you don't understand why. Let's say, give you an example. I didn't understand why I had to move a couple of years ago. There were things going on, and I ended up moving. I didn't really want to move. I wanted someone else to move. But to make a long story short, and that's another one, Blessings in Disguise. That's a video I did 4 or 5 years ago. You'd have to go back and look at that video. It was Disguise if you want to look for it. And I didn't understand at that time why I had to do what I had to do. But I realized that when I did move, it was exactly what I was looking for. It was exactly what I was needed at that time. It was a beautiful place in the mountains in a different area that had woods that me and Tristan, my Jack Russell that passed away in 22, could walk, and stood then exactly why I had to move. And people don't understand why the universe pushes you out of a job. It's your team basically what it is the universe and your team pushing you in a different direction. It's only for your path, for you, for the good, to grow and explore. And there's something better. It's always for something better. So I hope that answers your question, and I may have answered in the solar eclipse video. Demetrius wants a spirit message about a situation I have on my mind. I'm going to pull your card while I'm going to see what messages want to come through for Demetrius. I call on the guides, guardians. I invoke the guides, guardians, and angels for a message for Demetrius. For a relevant message for Demetrius. And I almost feel like that card that I pulled earlier, trust as a divine plan, could have been for your situation. It's like you're not understanding or not what is going on. I feel like you're going through a challenging time is what they're also saying. And you need to trust that everything is going to work out for the best. Let's see. It's almost like you're feeling stuck. And you don't know whether you should go right or left, or you should pick this or that. It's almost like you don't know what to do. Exactly what I was saying before. But they're saying you need to trust that there is a divine plan for you in any choices and decisions that you have to make, no matter how difficult or challenging your situation is that you're going through, or the situation that you have on your mind. And they're saying trust that it's all going to work out as it is supposed to. Now, this may not be the way you want it to, but it's going to be the way the divine has it planned out. I hope that resonates or makes any sense to you, Demetrius. If it would have been a specific question, I probably could have got a specific answer. But that was kind of like general, and that's what I got. So your card is study. It says Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and to learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. So there may be a study. Let's see the neighbor's dog outside out the window, Toby. This may be a good time to study, to learn old things in a new way. That means a different perspective, a different way of thinking. So I hope this card resonates with you, and this is a good opportunity to expand your mind. You're welcome. Yeah, that crossed your mind too. Yeah, it probably was. If I'm doing a reading for someone in specific, and it seems like it resonates with you, take that reading for yourself also, because it's like it's talking to everyone. Take what resonates with you. Okay, what's we at next? Marian? Ascension symptoms feeling scatterbrained. Okay, yes, there are a lot of ascension symptoms that are happening on this planet. We've got solar flashes, what they call solar flashes, which are not necessarily darkness. You hear a lot of people say we're going to go through 3 days of darkness or solar flash. It's more of a ascension upgrade. for people individually, and also we got solar flares that are going. So we've got a lot of energy. We got the eclipses. We got the eclipses and solar flares and solar flashes and all this energy just bombarding the earth and us. And yeah, it can. Remember, I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you if there's anything wrong with you. So continue to go to your doctor. But there's a lot of ascension symptoms that are happening now on this planet. People are not able to sleep. Headaches, just fatigued and tired. You may be feeling these, but always go check with your doctor first. I am not a doctor, so if you're feeling anything off or you're feeling a little run down, headaches, pain, whatever, go see your doctor. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't want to. Mark T, a card reading. Okay. Let's see. Is anyone going to look at the solar eclipse? Does anybody live in a state? Are you going to travel to go see it? Well, I'm getting Mark T, a card. Let's see. Angels, guides, ancestors. Mark T. What does Mark T mean? Oh, this time. This has got choosing your path. All is possible. He's like standing there looking at the peaks. It's like he's surveying all his options, surveying over the land and all the possibilities in life. It's like, what should I do now? Where should I go? What do I want to learn? He's like, this is almost an enthusiastic optimism, being optimistic card about what is your next step instead of worrying. This guy has no fear and doubt. He's ready to conquer the world. As you can see, just the way he's standing and the gear that he has on. It's like he's just ready to conquer. So what is next? It's like choosing your path. What's calling you? What do you feel pulled to do in your life? Because whatever you choose, it's going to propel you forward, is what they're saying. Propel you forward into something great. So don't be afraid. Don't let fear, worry, and doubt hold you back from choosing and what you want to do. And this could be, a lot of people are almost afraid to start over. It's never too late to start over. If you've been in a job for 20, 30 years and this is the way things are going, a lot of people are just stopping the 9-to-5 rat race because they're not happy anymore, doing something that's not satisfying them and maybe not helping them to propel them forward. And they want something different, and they want to do something that makes them happy, and they want to do something that brings them joy. So that is what a lot of people are doing, and a lot of people are starting their own business, their own entrepreneurship. So whatever you can do, being service to help with others, doing some type of healing modalities, there's just so much, so many different things that you can do. Even if it's something like a co-op, or bringing up co-op and growing food, that would be maybe something that you may be interested in. But it's all entirely up to you. So who do we have next? Gypsy Rose. I like that name, Gypsy Rose. Gypsy Rose, what's a card? Okay, guardians and ancestors. True for Gypsy Rose. We've got the animal kingdom. It says animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, you have lessons to share. They have lessons to share with you. Will you open your heart and soul? So I don't know, Gypsy Rose, do you have any animals? Because they're trying to teach you something, or this is almost feel like a calling to work with animals. To help helping people. So animals are healing. So it's almost like a calling that they're putting out, and you have something. They have something to share with you and lessons that they want to share with you. So I don't know if you are interested in the animal healing or working with animals, or you have any animals that you may be really, really close to. Also, they're saying animal communication might be your thing that you may want to look more into. Communicating with animals to help people, to help the animals, and to help the person that has the animal. Okay, let's see, who do we have next? Jimmy is asking about angel numbers, that he's seeing them all the time, like 111. Okay, the angel numbers. I started seeing the angel numbers back in 2009. And these numbers are really messages for you. They are trying to get your attention. This is one way that your team, your guides, angels, whatever label you want to put on it, is trying to get your attention. And the one that I feel is particularly comes up first is the 111 number. It's almost like manifesting. It's almost like waking you up. It's almost like wanting you to be curious, so you'll go look it up and then understand that it's coming from divine beings, or celestial beings. So you will so it almost sets you on a path of opening you up. This is what these numbers, when you start seeing the angel numbers, what we call the angel numbers, or repetitive numbers, to me, this is what they signify when you first start seeing them. And it's mostly people start seeing the 111 first. Now, when I started seeing them in 2009, I had just lost my job at Harrah's Cherokee Casino. And then I just started seeing these numbers just coming out of the blue. It's almost like it was a wake-up call, trying to shake me and wake me up to get me on this path. I just got fired. Let me take a sip of water on that one. I just got fired. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was being evicted. So it set me on a path, on the spiritual path. And that's usually what the numbers do. They set you on the spiritual path of waking you up. And so you would start deep diving into spirituality. Now, what each one means, I did, if you go back and look at some old videos of mine, I did a lot of numbers, repetitive numbers, angel numbers, 111, 222, all of them, because I was seeing them. I was seeing those on a daily basis. I was also getting them in receipts. everything was just adding up to these repetitive numbers, which again set me on the path, the spiritual path. So I got back into it. I had fallen away from it for a little while because I was basically just trying to survive and work, go to work in the rat race. And sorry, got that habit. So it kind of sets you on the spiritual path. What I'm going to say is, if you go back, what I was saying before it got interrupted myself. If you go back and look at some old videos that I have, just search and you will see a bunch of angel numbers that I put out. This may resonate with you, but the best way to know what they mean, guys, I'm going to tell you the best way is to keep a journal. Keep a journal and write down what you were thinking or feeling, because there's a set of numbers that I know for sure for me. Another site you can go to is, I'm going to tell you this, is Joanne Angel Scribes. Those are really close to what they mean, but really it can be specific to you, because there's two sets of numbers that when I get, I know exactly what those numbers mean, because I got these a few times. If I get 1313, there's something going to happen to me, and it's not going to be good. I'm just going to tell you that. That is what that would be. Because back then, when I was getting these numbers, I got 1313. I was like, everywhere I would go 3 times in 3 different stores, it would total up $13.13. And I was like, so I'm not afraid of 13. I'm not Friday the 13th. ain't nothing. And the people and the cashiers would be like, that's odd. That's, is this, your total was 1313. I was like, well, go somewhere else. It was 1313. Well, I understood that day why it was 1313. They were trying to warn me. My spiritual team was trying to warn me. And again, I got it again. I was just going through a book and where I was writing this down daily. I was keeping a journal of the angel numbers, what I was getting. And again, I got it again at another occasion, 5-6 years down the road. 1313 pops up again. Bank account gets hacked. I'm just telling you, this is what they mean to me. They can mean different things to you. Also, if I see 666, that means I am not in alignment with positive thinking. That means I've fell off the wagon, got some negative thinking going on, and I need to realign myself with that. So those are 2 numbers that I definitely know for sure what they mean for me. But this, again, if you're who asked that question? Jimmy. You're seeing them, because I went on a long rant there. Sorry about that, but I was just telling you about my situation. It's just pay close attention to what you're thinking. Pay close attention to what happens to you that day. Keep a journal. Every time you see a number, write it down. Write that date down. Write it down. And that way you can go back and look at it and say, I see. This happened that day. That's what they were trying to tell me. This happened that day. This is what they were trying to relate to me. This is the message and things they were trying to relate to me. So just pay close attention to that. I think I'm going to stop on that one. Okay, let's see. Who else do we have? Mercy? Is that Mercy? Okay, let's get Mercy a card. Back in the guides, guardians. ancestors. Message. Mercy, you got the same one. It's choosing your path. All is possible. Don't be afraid. This is the same one that I just picked for someone else. Can't remember who it was. Have confidence in whatever you choose. All is possible. If you're ready to change jobs, if you're ready to take a different path, if you're ready to go into something new and different, don't be afraid to do it. Have confidence that it will all work out. And don't let fear or worry and doubt hold you back. So almost the same what I said earlier. Same card popped up. Can you believe that? Let's see who's next. Okay. T-Bird. What? Okay, just a card. All right. Let's get one from what? We'll get you one from the Conscious Spirit Oracle. Since you don't have a specific question for me. Relevant message from T-Bird. Guess this is going to be a short video tonight. It's almost. This is your solar plexus chakra. I take actions daily that awaken my personal power. So this is all about your personal power. Working with your solar plexus. So there may be some issues going on there. And remind yourself that you have all the power. And this would be a good invocation if you wanted to use it, or a good mantra to remind you, because this is where all this comes from. You know how you're feeling like your anxiety and all that. I take actions daily that awaken my personal power. So this would be good things you could do. Think of some things, actions that you could take that awakens your personal power, because you may be feeling powerless, is what I'm picking up. You may be feeling powerless. Look more into that. There's tons of videos on YouTube that you can work with your chakras, learn more about your chakras, and it's basically just wanting you to do more steps, take actions towards towards your personal power, meaning not letting people have power over you, but you making your own choices and your own decisions and doing what's best for you. Maybe some little balance in there in the solar plexus there. So look up a video. There's tons of them that you can work with your solar plexus on. Okay. Let's see. To know how our new job is going to go. Oh, congratulations. Let's pull a couple cards from the Witch's Tarot. Amy. These guys, guardians, and ancestors. Relevant message. Amy's job, new job. Well, I know you're excited. Are you excited? Oh, yeah. I feel like this job is really going to be this is your new start, new job, new money, planting those seeds, prosperity coming in, but it maybe need to be a little bit of balance there. We have the balance scales here coming up with the Justice card. So make sure that you're not overdoing it at your job, not trying to do too much, take on too much there at the beginning, since this is a new job. But you're going to be on fire with this job. You're going to be on fire with this job. You're going to be successful. And it's really going to bring in the security, the financial security that you're looking to have. So congratulations. Guys, if you like your reading or just a card or message from Spirit, make sure that you put your first name in the chat along with your question if you have a specific question. Let's see. Yeah, you want a card? General reading. Okay. Let's get one from Spirit. Is it Miss Pooja? Am I pronouncing that? Pooja Daswani? General reading. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name correctly. Let's see. I invite the guides, guardians, and ancestors for a relevant message for Justice. Let's put Daswani into here. No. We got this card here. This one wanted to pop out. This one popped out. And it's about relationships. This says relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. So this is all about relationships. And the card is saying they're just mirror images of yourself and what's going on in your life. And sometimes they're, how you feel and treat yourself. If you feel negative and you put yourself down, you're going to attract that in a relationship. Have you ever did that for you? Have you ever just asked yourself, why do I keep attracting these, relationships that don't work out? Let's say romantic relationships. This is just an example that I'm giving. This could be friendships, whatever. And it's because you're, I'm going to say, vibrating or on that frequency of that level of how you think about yourself. And that's what you're attracting. So when they say put positive thoughts out, love yourself, so you can attract that. Like attracts like. So be mindful. And that is the card that popped out. I hope that resonated with you somewhat. Let's see. Again, if you have a specific question, I need your first name, or if you just want a card, first name would be great, or a message from Spirit. You can put your first name. Let's see who we have next. Terry would like a card. Let's see. And a message. Let's see. Terry. Which is from Terry. Guides, guardians, sisters. Picking up that you need to trust your heart more. You need to trust your heart more. It's almost like you got the walls up. Almost like you got the gate locked It's almost like you're being afraid of letting the walls down, letting anyone in to your heart, and they're saying it's time to lower the walls. Ooh, we got answering the call. The time is now. And it could be possibly dealing with something in a relationship, or this is your career, or something that's been calling you. So whatever's calling you, the time is now. It's like this lady gets a knock on the door. So if you're being called or pulled in a certain direction, called to change jobs, called to move, called to change your diet, called to just anything, if you feel like something's been tugging at you. And this card comes up a lot because a lot of people are moving. A lot of people are being called to change jobs. A lot of people are being called to, move across the country. Just people are being called in so many different ways to do and change so many different things about their life. So if you feel like you're being called, this is the now time is the answering the call, and don't let fear or anything hold you back, fear, worry, and doubt, because if you're getting that calling, that is the universe, that is spirit's way of getting your attention and making you make the necessary changes that need to be. It almost sets you on a new path. It's like they're trying to get you in a specific place. Oh, okay. Can't remember what card I pulled. Was it relationships that I pulled for you? Yeah, it's the relationship that fell out for you, Pooja D. That's why I'm single and fed up with life and don't know what to do and where to go. Let's see. I don't know. The video seems to be playing fine on my end. You may have to go back and look at what I said about that, but I'm going to say this. Let's see if we can get something from spirit. Just picking up that it's okay to be single, even though you probably want to be in a relationship, that it's okay to be single. Sometimes these relationships are for our own growth, our own soul growth. It's for lessons. This is for Pooja D. It's for lessons. We learn these lessons. So when the next person comes along, we know exactly what we want in that person. It's like, because the ex taught me this, because the person taught me that particular thing. So yeah, don't be so fed up with life. Just take it one day at a time, they're saying. I'm going to tell you one thing. Yeah, is to, if you want to bring someone into your life, you can put a call out into the universe. Light a candle. Do it on the new moon. Got the solar eclipse and this new moon going on, but I'm going to tell you, it comes with a warning. Because I've done this. And I know it works. It works. It's going to come. I'm going to tell you this, and it comes with a warning. When you put a call out because you want to meet somebody, or you want a soulmate or twin flame, or you just want companionship, you just want to be in a relationship, you want to find somebody that's compatible, put out the specific things that you want in this person. Just don't say, universe, bring me somebody. Bring me a person into my life. I'm ready to be in a relationship. No, don't say that. Because this could be a match made in hell. Don't do that. You could be opposites. Opposites attract, but you could be just not at the right level. You know, he's there, you're there, they're there. Be specific in what type of person you want. You want someone that is compatible with you, that will be truthful and honest. Just things like that. Just be specific as you can when it comes to putting out a call in the universe. Just be mindful when you do that, when you want to be in a relationship. Calling out for twin flames. Twin flames ain't always hunky-dory and lovey and all that. Sometimes they are hard as I don't know what, and sometimes they don't last. So just be mindful when you're doing that. Okay, let's see who we got over here. It says, hello, I'm a new subscriber. May I ask a question? Yes, I just need your first name. If you are asking a question or you just want a message from Spirit or a card, just put your first name in there. Yeah, you can light a candle, write out what you want, go out into the moon on the full moon, talk to the moon goddess, put it out into the universe what you want. And it's not only with just wanting someone, but manifesting, creating, get real, talk, say what your needs are. Okay, this heart is in the way with your question. Let me type something in there so I can get it to go up. Okay, what's coming towards me? Look. Am I reading that right? Sorry, I'm going to get a close-up here. Okay, I'm not even going to pronounce that name. I don't want to butcher it. But it starts with a D. What's coming towards you? Okay. I'm not going to even pronounce your name because I don't want to mess it up. Won't even go there. But I want to call on your guides, guardians, and ancestors for a relevant message for Deisha. What's coming towards Deisha? Let's see. Deisha. Deisha. Okay, what's coming for Deisha? Well, you've got some luck coming and you're moving away. And you've got victory coming. This is it's the wheel of the year. So it's almost like you have the wheel of the year here. You see this card? You've got some luck coming. It's like your luck is changing. So I don't know if you've been on the downside of this wheel. You can otherwise be on the top side of this wheel, or you can be on the downside of this wheel. So you just might not have some unfortunate things happening to you in the past, some challenges happening, but that is about to change because you're moving out of the troubled border into a new area, a period of calm. You may have been on guard, fighting, a lot of things going on, but also just standing up for what you believe in. But that is all ending. And in the near future, you've got this luck coming in with this wheel of the year coming in. So I hope that resonates and makes any sense of what's coming towards you. Leaving those troubles behind and moving into a period of calm. You're welcome, Pooja D. So go back and look at the video. Sorry it was messing up with you. Okay. You were down the wheel, but you about to be on top of the wheel then. So don't worry too much. Some good luck's coming in for you. Some fortune. They call it the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot, in the original tarot. So, Teresa, can you pull a card for me for the month of April? Absolutely. I'm trying to think of what card we want to pull for you. I think we're going to go with spirit messages. So we're calling Teresa's guides, guardians, and ancestors for a relevant message. What does Teresa need to know in here? The month of April. Be proud. So it's time to celebrate all that you've achieved. Every once in a while, it's important to stop, acknowledge what you've achieved, and be proud. This is almost like celebrating they want you to be proud of something, everything that you've achieved. Hey, even if you've just made it to April, that's an achievement, But they're just saying it's almost like a gratitude, just being grateful and thankful, and be proud of how far that you've come. If you look back, this is what they're giving me. Almost if you look back even a year, things are not the same. Something has changed in your life. And they want you to be proud of it. They want you to be proud of yourself and the things that you've achieved and are going to achieve. So it's almost been like being in the grace of gratitude and giving thanks and blessings, blessing things that haven't even arrived. It's like you're not giving yourself enough credit, is what they're giving me. You're not giving yourself enough credit of how smart and powerful you are, and that you can accomplish your desires, your goals, and your dreams in life, no matter where you might be in this point in time in your path, in your life. They want you to be proud of everything that you accomplish. So I hope that helps and resonates with you, Teresa. You're welcome. Blessings and salutations. May I have a card from you, Sherry Ankh? Okay, this is for Ankh. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, says thank you. You're welcome, Teresa. Blessings and salutations. Greetings, weary travelers. I'm so glad you found my YouTube. I have put out a solar eclipse video. Be sure to go check that out. Your tarot card readings for the month of April are already up. Be sure to look at your rising and moon signs, and April picker card readings are up. Messages for you. And this is for guides, guardian angels, for Ankh. Relevant message. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is time for harvest. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Beautiful card there. And look, they're just gathering up the harvest of the apple season. And infinite abundance is, we have infinite abundance. It's not only monetary, which could be some monetary gains coming in for you, but it is abundance in everything. Mental, physical, emotional, it's there. Look around you. Again, when it comes in with the grace of gratitude, of thankful for everything that you have there. But there's some abundance that is coming into your life. So this is almost like manifesting miracles and magic. So look around. If you're not feeling abundant, if you're not feeling it, and you don't feel like it's coming into your life, they're saying, look around you and see all the abundance that is around you. So something new, some type of abundance is about to be received. And it's all around you. Do you have enough food to eat? Do you have shelter over your head? Do you have clothes? It could be many different things. So I hope that resonated with you. It could be material. It could be some material gain coming in too. I'm not going to lie about that. Okay. We got time for maybe one or two more. You just need to have your first name. So I'm about to go get on the treadmill and walk some. At least a mile. Let's see. Confirmation, Sherry. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. Believe. One more. Let's see. Is it Ashton? Ashton would like a card. Okay. Ashton, let's get you a Spirit Messages card. This will probably be our last one. We're coming up here on the hour. Invoking guides, guardians, and ancestors for Ashton. What is Ashton? The relevant message. What does Ashton need to know? Ooh, but you are worthy. You are worthy for all the abundance in your life. And you've got the card of letting go. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart, and we'll do everything in our power to protect you. So letting go of all things, and this is what this eclipse is going to be ushering in. And of course, the new moon falling along with it, eclipse ushering in new beginnings of letting go. So you're going through a challenging time now. Feel worthy of yourself. They want you to be worthy of you. And trust me, they're saying they're there with you at all times, no matter what difficulties. Things fall away. You see the leaves falling there from the hands. The leaves fall from the trees. It's because we're going through changes. We're always going through cycles of changes. And then when we kind of like, how can I word this? It's like when we're almost on a different level, or not resonating anymore with, let me blow this out before it burns up my thing. Cracks my glass. It's like when we're not resonating with the person anymore and the people, and we're just not doing the same things. Maybe we're not drinking, we're not going to the club, we're not doing this, we're just falling away. People fall apart. People are going this way and some are going that way. Let me get in front of the camera. People are going this way, so people are going that way, and it's just no longer resonating, even though you can stay friends, but things are falling away. So letting go, letting go of the past too. Again, this comes up with letting go of the past, letting go of things, the burden of holding on to a heavy load like that. So things are falling away, but they're talking about you being worthy of love and abundance and joy and happiness in your life, even though it feels like things are just falling apart and people are just falling apart and people are just letting go. People are just moving on. People are getting divorces. People are quitting their jobs. So many things are going on in this thing, and they're just wanting you to be okay and know that they're with you. Oh, Vanessa, I was getting ready to go, but we'll do you. You're going to be the last reading for the day because I want to go get hop on the treadmill. And she wants to know, love and light, when will my husband and I get jobs and move? Thanks. Okay, Vanessa. Let's see, pull a couple of cards, and we're calling your guides, guardians, and ancestors. Vanessa, I don't know how your husband think we'll just do one for you. That should give you a general idea. Relevant card. Message. Reveal. Vanessa is going to get John. Yo, I'm picking up the number 3, Vanessa. So keep that in mind. I feel like you guys are a little under stress. I feel like this is causing some stress with you because you've got the 10 of Wands here. But you've got help coming in. There's you're going to get some type of help with this, because here you are, both of you working. I feel like you're working, but I'm getting like 3 months. And here is your 9 of Pentacles, and this is all about financial independence. Could be some self-employment. I don't know if you're wanting to think or go that route. As far as the moving, again, when I said I had the number 3, we had the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups come in. So there's going to be some celebration here. It's almost like 3. For some reason my nose is running. 3 months, 3 weeks. It ain't going to be 3 years, but this is coming up quick. Let's see. 3. What else can we say? When is she going to? I feel like the work is going to come first with that. And like I said, 3 weeks or 3 months. I don't feel like it's that far. It could be moving in 3 months. I feel like one of you is going to get a job within 3 weeks. So don't stop putting in your applications. Don't stop looking. Yes, I feel like you're got this. Again, this is success with the Empress card. You're going to be okay. You're divinely protected at this time, so don't worry too much about it. Just keep moving forward. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep putting in these applications, and I feel like the job is coming up. I want to say 3 weeks. So you let me know. So I hope that answers your question there, Vanessa. Is that all that we have? I think it is, and I think I'm going to close out there because it is 6 o'clock. I'm going to leave it with that. So guys, I will see you next Thursday again. Okay, so I'm going to leave it with there. I think I'm going to go get on the treadmill, walk for about a mile, and I'm going to leave it with there. So blessings and namaste. See you guys next week.